Hello everyone and welcome on this new educational video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. Before we start, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and kindly leave a comment and share the video. So today is gonna be lazy market because the USD banks are on holiday, so therefore I decided it's gonna be a better idea to share with you my strategy in scalping Forex, which actually I have been using for the last 6 years. Honestly, I have actually quit my job back in 2021, and since ever I'm actually relying on Forex for my main income. So this trading style I'm going to show you is actually my day trading style, but always remember it's actually a strategy in the end of the day and has a winning ratio. I believe my strategy has at least 80% winning ratio if applied correctly. And of course, my friends, we have to remember that this means there is a 20% chance that your trade might fail. Always remember, Forex business is very risky. There are absolutely no promises that you will make profits with this strategy, and it's going to take a while to master it. It actually takes a lot of, it's actually a tough journey to be able to completely master any strategy. And in the end of the day, even when you master it, even at my level or better than me, you cannot expect more than 80% winning ratio in the best days. So again, trading Forex is always contains a lot of risks, and we have to always understand that there is absolutely no way to guarantee any profit. Now, the first step is, of course, to make sure that you have the right broker. As you know, guys, I'm actually on IC markets. IC markets, for me as a scalper, is the best option for me as a trader. Actually, I have been using IC markets since 2016, and since ever, I'm actually having very good experience with them, and I never even thought to change that broker. The spreads they are offering, especially on the EURUSD, is just amazing. This is outstanding. That is exactly what we need as scalpers in Forex market. Now, for this educational purpose, I'm going to use actually TradingView, because here in TradingView we have a very nice feature that can be very helpful for the educational videos. So instead of just keep going to the past and tell you, look at that, guys, we have here a resistance, we have here a resistance, we could have sold right here, we have here a resistance, we could have sold here. That's so blah, that is so boring, and that is all the style. What I believe in is to actually prove the power of my strategy. And how to prove it? By simply go back in time and show you if the candles will respect indeed my strategy. So the good feature here in TradingView is the replay trading. So once you play this one right here, or actually once you click it, you will launch this bar, and now you have the replay bar. The replay feature has been enabled. So now, as you can see, we can hide the entire chart like this one, for example, like this. And now to prove my strategy, I will try to find the entries, and then I will just move on with the candles to see if it indeed has been respected or not. So not only going to be teaching, but also going to prove the power of my strategy. And to put the test to the ultimate, I'm going to use actually a random date by here, random bar. Why random bar? Because you might tell me, but Salah, for sure before recording you studied the chart very well and you memorized it, so it's not going to be excited because you already know how the market will move. Maybe you memorized it, maybe you have a very good memory. No, I will prove it by moving the random bar. Random bar will just take me completely random bar. I have absolutely no idea where it's going to take me with the Euro USD. So let's now hit the random bar. Alright, so the random bar has taken me back to 14th of September 2021. Alright, so first of all, before we move on to the strategy, I have to explain something very important about the support and resistance. Get ready, guys. This video might actually be a little bit long because I'm going to the steps one by one. So I will make sure that everyone can understand, regardless if you are a professional trader or a beginner. Hopefully you will be able to understand the strategy very well. So first of all, I would like to move to the monthly chart. Actually, yeah, weekly chart is fine. So right now, based on the weekly chart, we have to understand that the market is consistently moving in resistance levels and support levels as well. And most of the times, the market actually will be ranging in this structure. So we have to understand that the shape between resistance and the support is actually a structure. So let me just explain it well. We have always here a structure consists of resistance and a support, like that. Eventually what happens is that the market sometimes, or actually all of the time, will make either a bullish or a bearish breakout from that structure. In this scenario, let's make it bearish. So the market will make a bearish breakout from that structure. Now here is the trick. Now I'm not telling you to just simply wait for the market to rise again and retest the support level right here and then sell the market. No, let me just explain, please. So now here we have a broken level of a support, and usually the traders are tending to actually sell exactly right here at the previous level of a support when it becomes a resistance. So meaning the broken level of a support is usually a good level to start selling when the support becomes a resistance, but there is more into it. Our strategy is actually deeper than that. We are just we're not just going to sell exactly at the broken level of a support when it becomes a resistance. We will do actually something more than that, and I will explain this part later. However, my moral of the story is that the market always moves in a support and resistance and breaks out from it. So again, here after the breakout happened from that structure, again we have here a resistance and then a support. So meaning we have now a new structure, which is right here. And again, the market has made a bullish breakout from that structure. Keep going. So again, after the bullish breakout happened, we have here another resistance and a support and another bearish breakout. So meaning we have another breakout from that structure as well. So you see how this is going? The market, my friends, always will make support and resistance and a breakout. So let's just make it simple as much as possible. The structures are actually consisted of three parts: resistance, and then support and breakout. No matter how you argue about it, you will find that the market in general consists of only these three levels: resistance, support, and breakout. So however, the moral of the story again is that these levels, my friends, are simply permanent. Literally permanent. I mean, for example, here we have a resistance. Now you will notice that the same level of a resistance has already become here as a support, as we can see. Keep going. Let's move it on forward till the end. Check this out. So starting since January 19, 2015, we have here a resistance level has been respected or created, and then after the bullish breakout happened, it became a support, then it became here a support again, then right after this bearish breakout happened, let me just okay, so after this bearish breakout happened, the market has respected the same area as a resistance, again as a resistance, and then after the bullish breakout happened, it respected the level as a support once, twice, and third time. Do you see where this is going? It meaning January 2022, the market was still respecting the resistance that has happened back in 2015. After almost 7 years, the market is still respecting that area. So meaning, all in all, these levels, guys, are simply permanent. That's the whole story, or that's actually what I'm trying to reach from my intro. So what is this about the strategy, Salah? The thing here is actually right now I'm on the weekly chart. Let's take things to the 15-minute time frame. It does work in the same way exactly. What you have seen right now on the weekly chart is applicable also on the 15-minute time frame. And here's our game begins. So of course, as a scalpers, we want to scalp the market, and again, what you just have seen can be applied on the 15-minute time frame. Now I think the market here, yeah, look at that. I cannot go to the 1 hour time frame. Data point unavailable. So I think we can go only to the 4 hour time frame. Even 4 hour time frame not available. Okay. Okay, let me just now go to the current time. This is the problem with TradingView. If you go back to the time, you cannot actually go to the smaller time frames. No thanks. I will go to the 15-minute time frame, or actually 30-minute time frame, and then select random bar again. Let me just do it here quickly. Random bar based on the 30-minute time frame. It took me back to February 27, 2025. That's fine. All right. So again, what I just told you, my friends, about in the past, that all these levels of support and resistance are simply permanent. So for example, what we are looking for right now is to find a support level, all right, has actually been broken out from, and then the market was ranging, and after that the market has made a bullish breakout from that level of a resistance. So therefore we actually going to buy the market exactly at the same level of that support. As simple as that. So meaning the support, let me just write the rules for you guys. Wait a minute, I have idea. I will come back to you 1 second. So we have here a drawing that hopefully will explain well what I'm talking about. My friends, since the market is actually consistently moving, as we said before, in a resistance and a support and a breakout, then we have to look always for the breakout because it's the main feature of our strategy. So therefore, what we are looking for is a bullish breakout or a green candle. Once you see this green candle has appeared, simply look at the nearest level of a support to that bullish breakout candle. Now the market most likely, I would say 80% of the times, will actually respect the same level of that support and reverse exactly right at it. And there, if you are a scalper, that exactly will be your execution of buy order. There where you want to place your buy order exactly at the same level of the lowest level of the support before the breakout happened. So therefore, just mark this level of a support and then place your buy right here exactly. And of course, vice versa for the resistance. Look for a resistance level in the chart and then wait for the bearish breakout level happened from that level of a resistance. Then again, wait for the market to rise a little bit more again to reach the exact same level of a resistance, which was the nearest one to that bearish breakout candle. And there exactly is where you want to place your sell order. Now, of course, I think this is very clear, but applying it in the chart is a completely different story. Let's now try to find it and do it together. So as you can see right now, here for example, we have, of course, we have here a support level, as we can see. We have here a support level, as we said before, and that means that we have here a structure that indeed has been broken out from. So where is the bearish breakout candle? It lies exactly right here. Now, as you can see in this pattern, where is the nearest level of a resistance? We have here a resistance, we have here a resistance, we have here a resistance, but pay attention. Here exactly also we have a resistance as well. These three candles here representing, of course, a resistance. So if I just look carefully, that is the nearest level of a resistance to that bearish breakout candle. And what happened later is, check this out. The market has reversed exactly, precisely at the same level of that resistance, just like that. So by that we had actually a sniper entry. That's interesting. Let's keep going. This time I will not look at the right. Now I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen next. I will just keep forwarding the candles just like that, so I can show you that by my strategy, hopefully we will actually be able to find the good entries. So as you can see, my friends, right now what we have here is again a structure that is not broken out from yet. So meaning we have here again a resistance and a support. We don't have a breakout candle yet. We are looking for a breakout candle to tell us that we can start selling or buying. So therefore, let's just now move the candles, and here it is. Now finally we have a bearish breakout happened from that structure. All right, that's interesting. Now that means that here we have the breakout candle from that support. But the problem is that there is absolutely no resistance. Where is the resistance? There is no resistance. And that means that we cannot place here any order. It's not really actually matching our strategy. So let's continue. We need to find something that actually matches with our strategy. We need to see a clear breakout from a structure. So as we can see again, we have here a structure that hasn't been broken out from yet. We are waiting for the breakout to happen still, and there it is. Now we have finally here a breakout happened from that structure. So meaning we have right here now a bullish breakout candle. Now the first rule of that strategy has been checked. Breakout candle, check. Yes, we have a breakout candle. Now let's look at the left side to find the nearest level of a support to that bullish breakout candle. So as we can see, if we just highlight the opening price and the closing price of that candle, check this out. So I simply highlighted the opening price and the closing price of the bullish breakout candle. Now let's look at the left side to find the nearest level of the support to that bullish breakout candle. So here we have here a resistance and a resistance and a resistance and a resistance again and a resistance. So here we have finally the support. So therefore that is right here the support. Let me just put the line in it exactly just like that. So that means that what we need to do right now is simply wait for the market to fall again Exactly, guys, exactly at that example I have shown you here. So we again have a support as we have shown in the example, and then the strong bullish breakout candle. Then we have to wait for the market to fall and reach the exactly same level of that support. Go back to the chart and see if this is applicable. So again, we have here a support, and then a resistance, and finally the bullish breakout candle. So meaning we can actually buy the market exactly at the same level of a support. Now, before we move forward, I have to inform you again and remind you that every strategy has a winning strategy. Mine has at least 80%, which means if this strategy, or actually this trade, will fail, it doesn't mean that the strategy is bad. It doesn't mean that I'm a bad trader. It just means that this one will actually be one of the 20% when the strategy fails. So don't lose faith in me, please. There is a chance it will fail. I have absolutely no idea, but most likely it will work, I think. Let me just now move the candles forward. And look at that. Indeed, guys. Indeed. Check this out. I'm so grateful for the first example. It was a winner. So again, the support right here has indeed been respected. I told you in the beginning that these levels are permanent. So once you have here a support, it will actually be respected all the way. Let's now move the candles and see what happened later. Most of the time now you will see that the same level right here at 2,883 will actually be either a support or a resistance all the time. But I think gold is not really the best option here because we know that the gold was rising since March 2025. So I prefer to find another pair with another date. Which pair do you want, guys? Let's try the pound JPY, as I know many of you guys really love this pair and they love to scalp it, including myself. So let me also select a random date so nobody will say I'm cheating. Random date. It took me back to April 25, just last month. No, give me another date. So the new date is gonna be February 25. All right, that's not bad. So let me just now try to find a good entry. We are looking again for a strong, or actually a clear breakout from any structure. So far nothing yet. So far nothing. We are waiting for a clear breakout to happen. And yes. Now finally we have here a structure, as we can see right here, that recently has just been broken out from with this bearish breakout candle. So meaning, if I look at the left side, we can notice that the market actually has been respecting this level of a key support multiple times. However, we actually want to sell exactly at this level of a resistance, because this level of a resistance is the nearest resistance again to this bearish breakout candle. Because if I look carefully, all I see here is a support and the support. There is no resistance. That is right here is the only resistance, which is the nearest one to that bearish breakout candle. So selling the pound JPY exactly right here. Anyway, let's now test and see if this has indeed worked well or not. Let's now forward the candles, and the trade has been activated and reversed. Exactly. That was excellent. That was accurate, and as you can see, the reversal has occurred exactly at our entry. Now, of course, some of you might be wondering, what about take profit level? I mean, yeah, it's so nice to place here our entry, but don't you Salah forget something like TP, take profit level? Where can we exactly place our take profit level? Well, actually, I will cover this in another video, because this video right now we don't have much time to talk about the take profit levels. I just want to discuss the entry and get slowly to the full strategy. However, let's now forward the candles and try to find our next setup for the scalping. So as you can see, so far the market is just ranging. It's actually ranging in this channel, in this structure, as you can see right here. So we are just waiting for an actual breakout to happen. And yes, as you can see, indeed, yes. I was going to tell you that right here we have, of course, a breakout from this structure, as you can see. And if we look at the left side, we have here the nearest level of a support to that breakout candle. And as you can see, the market has indeed reversed exactly right at it. So therefore, this setup has been wasted, but I'm sure we at least have confirmed the strategy. However, let's continue. We need to find a clear breakout from any structure. So far, nothing yet. The big candles cannot be identified as a breakout, because here you didn't actually have any structure to be broken out from. The market just kept rising. Even right here, the market just kept falling, and even here it just kept rising. So these are not really a breakout candles. They are just big candles. That's all. Let's continue. We're looking for an actual breakout candle. Nothing yet here. Let me just continue, and let's continue. Let me just slow the market down. Okay, so now here, exactly, here we have now a great example. So here, as you can see, my friends, we have also a structure that seems like the market actually has broken out from, but not really. Why? Because this is the highest level of a resistance, and as we can see, the market is still actually ranging inside of this structure. That's actually one of the mistakes a lot of followers here doing when they're applying this strategy. They actually are unable to identify the difference between a resistance and a breakout candle. Therefore, I'm not actually expecting from the pair to reverse at this level of a support, because as we can see here, we have a support, but I'm not expecting a reversal to happen. Why? Because the market has just reversed at the resistance right here. Let's just confirm it. I think it will not reverse. I'm not so sure, to be honest. Yes, look at that. Okay, we had a reversal indeed, but still, I don't believe this is actually a good setup. It wasn't a good one. However, we don't have anything in the horizon yet. I don't want the video to be boring. We are just waiting a clear. All right. I think here, if I'm not mistaken, yes, we have something very clear. Look at that. So again, my friends, now here we have a structure again that has just recently been broken out from with this bearish breakout candle. Now, if I look carefully, here we have the nearest level of a resistance to that bearish breakout candle. So here we can actually expect a bearish reversal to occur. Let me just try it. Just like that. Fantastic. So we have to make sure to place our lines exactly right here at the highest level of a resistance. Now we are expecting from the market to reverse exactly at this point. Let me just now forward the candles. Not yet. It didn't reach it yet. Okay, activated. Come on, guys. The trade has indeed been activated, as we can see right here exactly, and the reversal has occurred exactly also at that level of a resistance. So therefore, we have won another setup. Let me just now go to the last example and end the video by that example. Because I think the more examples, the better knowledge we can get. So we are still waiting for a clear breakout from a structure. Nothing really clear here. We are waiting. Okay, here actually we have also another structure again, right here. Also has been broken out from with this bullish breakout candle right here. So therefore, we can actually expect to place our buy order exactly right here. But the problem is that the market has already reversed right here. So therefore, this might not be really the best option. But nevertheless, it really worked. Check this out. Indeed, placing here our buy order exactly has paid off, and as we can see, the market rose again. So we actually have multiple examples. This video is gonna be enough for now. I think, guys, I have explained the strategy very well. In the next video, I will go in more details, such as placing the take profit level, the stop loss, and identifying the real levels of support and resistance along with the fake breakouts. If you have any more questions about this strategy, please drop it in the comments, so I will make sure to write it down and answer on the next video, which will be uploaded next week. So again, my friends, until then, stay tuned, and I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.